Hi writers, welcome back to Writers Workshop. We are in the publishing phase of our Writers Workshop unit of narrative small moment stories. Yesterday you recopied your writing neatly and carefully. You most likely did not draw pictures yet because today is the day that we will illustrate. So today, narrative writers publish by illustrating pictures that teach the reader more about their story. So you have your story that you recopied yesterday, and today we will illustrate. I am going to use my iPad to help me with some of the pictures. You might choose to use your iPad or a laptop to help you with some pictures, or you might just choose to draw from your brain. Either way works. Since my pages are front and back, I'm going to make sure that I use colored pencils or crayons, not markers, because I don't want it to bleed through. If you did 4 separate pages, then you can of course use markers. But think before you start drawing because you don't want your pictures to bleed through. All right, so I am going to use my iPad to help me draw a bus because it might make it a little nicer. So I will type in how to draw a bus for kids. And then I like to look at the images, but you might choose to watch a video. I think an image is nice, especially step by step. But since my bus and my story about inner tubing in the Jamaican rivers was a bus with no doors, it was a little different. So I think I will draw kind of like this one, except I don't like it going I want to go the opposite way. Sometimes you don't find something exactly like what you need, so you have to just find the best that you can find. Kind of like this one actually. So I'm going to actually move this over here. Okay, it's a little blurry. So I will start with the shape. I'm using pencil first in case I make mistakes, and then I'll use colored pencil or crayons. Since all I have at home is crayons, I'll use crayons for my illustrations. Okay, and then it's a little like this. And then that, and then I'll erase these lines. And draw the wheels. And if you remember in my story, it said there's no windows and doors. So I think I'm going to just kind of draw some few minor details, but then be done. Draw. Okay. All right, and then I will draw the driver. And I know that I kind of rushed during my rough draft, but this one is my final draft, so I do want to kind of pay more attention to make it look more realistic. Like his arm is driving, so I'll make a big steering wheel. Little hands. There's the driver. I could make like a little, there were definitely seats in this bus. There's a little seat, and then I can draw Mr. Biller and me in the back. And I'm going to draw my hands holding on because there actually was kind of like a pole that helped keep you in. We had seatbelts on, but there was also a pole right here. There is me. Somehow fit Mr. Billa right here. He's gonna be facing forward. It kind of looks funny. Whoops. All right, and then I need to remember what's gonna look in the background. So if I wanted, I could even type in on my iPad how to draw a tree. How to draw a tree for kids. Images. And there was lots of trees. I kind of like this tree. It's actually a video, but I could just look at the picture. So I'm gonna draw. And then big, I'm drawing it off the page, which is one thing that authors do. I also want to tell you that tomorrow we're making a title page, so don't worry about writing your title on the top of your page. If you already did, it's not a big deal, but don't worry about writing it because tomorrow we'll be making a title page. So there's my tree, and then I could even draw another type of tree. And then don't forget your speech bubbles. So I'm going to, in my first one, this guy, the driver, said something. He said, keep your hands in the bus. And then I'll draw me saying, because it really was a really bumpy ride. All right, and there was definitely no road, so I'm not going to draw roads, but I will spend a little bit of time drawing like bushes and things because there was lots of kind of plants just in the grass. We were like off-roading. There was no roads. So I'll draw more trees, but I want to make sure that my picture is very detailed so I teach my reader more. All right, writers, so today you will go through your stories and you will illustrate each page. Don't forget about speech bubbles. You're drawing using, most likely using pencil and then coloring as well. So spend some time illustrating your narrative story. Off you go.